going to speak into tonight's theme, or tonight's principle, better said, of Kuji Chagalia, which means self-determination. So I'm really excited, and I'm going to go ahead and get us kicked off. And if Miss Paula Green would like to come and read the land acknowledgement, that would be amazing.
Americani. As we gather today, we acknowledge with respect that the land we are on today is on the traditional and ancestral homelands of the Arapaho, Apache, Cheyenne, Pueblo, Shoshone, Southern Ute, and Ute nations and peoples, and the Navajo Sacred Mountains. The dignity and traditions of these cultures are the epitome of gathering and healing. We recognize the indigenous peoples as original stewards of this land and all the relatives within it. As these words of acknowledgement are spoken and heard, the ties nations have to their traditional homelands are renewed and reaffirmed. We also acknowledge the legacy and the disgust of slavery in our country. We formally honor and memorialize the sovereign souls of Africa, stolen from their rich homelands, whose lives and labor were exploited for generations to create and sustain the economy of this country. We acknowledge the harm that colonialism and white misanthropy have brought to these lands, in particular to the erasure of both first American and African identities via racist laws that segregate all peoples. It is first by recognizing and understanding these errors that were made during our nation's origins that we can hope to correct our path. We recognize that acknowledgement is not enough. We must actively engage in listening, learning, and disrupting our roles in the perpetuance of systemic evil. Let it be known and forever understood that procrastination is not justification for lack of restoration.
Okay, thank you. All right, as we are here tonight as a collective community, it is my honor and privilege to introduce the two organizations that are co-hosting with us tonight. So I would love to bring up both Ahmad with the Urban Leadership Foundation of Colorado and Miss Jaleesa with the Colorado Black Arts Festival.
Good evening, and thank you guys for having us. So if you don't know, the Urban Leadership Foundation of Colorado is a nonprofit organization here that we do leadership development, personal and professional development for our community. Our organization was created to fill a void that we had in leadership in our community here back in 2007. As many of you know, what happens here, a lot of people who are from here, they take opportunities other places, and they go to Chicago, they go to Atlanta, they go to LA, they go wherever else they can. People from those places come here, take an opportunity for 2 years, and then they go back to grow and build their community back wherever they came. There were a lot of great people here that just needed somewhere to latch onto, somewhere to connect. So since 2007, that's what our organization has been doing. We've got over 500 alumni here in the city, ranging everything from state politicians to entrepreneurs, educators, people in all kinds of different fields. We challenge people to better themselves, and that goes along with this evening's theme of self-determination. In some cases, it's about taking that first step and applying for our 10-month flagship program. That takes a willingness in self and an understanding of self to know that you want to be better, that determination that you want to grow yourself so you can ultimately help your community grow. The 10-month program isn't easy. everyone who's done it will tell you they've been challenged in some way they weren't sure how they would be. The self-determination is finishing that 10-month program, building those relationships, right? Figuring out how to tap into the community and how to grow your community in any way you can, because everyone can do it in their own way. And finally, when you're done, that self-determination to follow through, to take what you learned over that 10-month period and apply it to your life, apply it to your community, help your community grow, continue to grow yourself, right? Pass that along, encourage other people to get involved. So again, that's what we do at the Urban Leadership Foundation. We are so thankful and proud to be here. If you have any questions about it, please don't hesitate to ask me. 2025 applications are still open, so if you are interested in that, you can apply at ulfcolorado.org. Again, thank you all for having us.
All right.
My name is Jaleesa McIntosh. I'm the executive director of the Colorado Black Arts Festival. I am honored to be part of a legacy. If you are here and are part of CBAF, please raise your hand. Thank you. We are part of an amazing legacy. The Colorado Black Arts Festival will celebrate 39 years in 2025. We are a historic cultural arts organization that serves our community. Our founders, Perry Ayers and Oye Oginga. Dana, raise your hand. Dana Ayers is the niece of Perry Ayers and Oye. And they started as a small group of artists that wanted to create a space for Black creatives of the African diaspora to be their authentic selves, to think and be free of judgment from those of the perceived status quo, and to be themselves and create in the city of Denver at a time in the 80s where they were not welcome in some of the spaces in Denver as artists. The festival grew locally and nationally, and today still exists, and I'm excited to share with you and invite you to the 2025 festival in July. The festival always takes place the second weekend of July, so remember that. And this year it'll be 11th through the 13th.
All right.
Thank you both so much for offering the information.